4. Retro Sake here. Today we are going to play Trolls on Treasure Island. Trolls on Treasure Island, I promise you, sounds like an interesting game as far as the old school Trolls and running around doing nefarious acts as a troll, wherein the reality of this game, you're going to be bounced around, you're going to be all over the stage, and at one point you would truly wish to have someone else there with you to help you in your trolling adventures. Now, I know some trolls that like to use teamwork, and boy, they can really get some good results at times. In this game, I'm going to be trolling alone. For Retro Sake, trolling alone in this one. So if you want to jump in the chat, join in, as I will be probably losing often in this game, as one of the side options in the game, or at least one of the side screens in the game, I should say, is that it lets you know how many times it took you to beat the level, and that you're going to be moving on into the next level. So on the title screen here, we have 1 player, 2 player, teamwork, and then start game and enter password. Well, if you're new to my channel, you would not know that one of my favorite things about any NES game is if it has an enter password. Because if you've played any of these NES games, you'll know they can be difficult. They can be brutal. I mean, they can be downright just so hard that you stop playing the game for 30 some years and think, why did I even buy that game? What did I collect that game for? This particular game, I didn't buy. I own it. I didn't purchase it. This was a gift from one of my younger brothers. And at the time, when he gave it to me, I didn't really think too much of it. I thought it was a nice gesture and said thank you like I would for anything that I'm given. Returned the favor by buying him a game at some point. But then I threw it in one day. This would be 4 years ago. I threw this game in. I played it for about a minute and a half and went, was this a joke? Was he trolling me? I'm going to show you what I mean. You start on the screen and you have the option of edit, 1, 2. You can obviously make the head bobble and laugh there as you're moving it around. And then you have play. I went across the screen for a little while, finding nothing working. As I pushed A, it kept going to like this X up here. And I thought, is that the first level? Is that where I start? Like, I have no manual. I have nobody holding my hand, showing me the way. So I scrolled over to play. I pushed start. Nothing. I pushed play and it went right back to that X again. So I pushed start on the X. And as you see, it says Game 1, Level 1, Round 1, Gift Wrapped, Player 1. Scrolling across the top pretty quickly. There's the trick. Press joystick only up or down, never left or right. Now come on, like, this controller only has so much going on as it is. Like, they took away the left and right in a game? Like, what was the reasoning for that? What is this game really going to be if there's no left or right D-pad inputs. So, as you see at the top, you get a 200-second timer, and then you got joules 96. There's nothing else to explain what's going on, but if you're looking at the same screen that I am right now, you're at least seeing 2 blobs on the left, 2 blobs on the right. Now those 2 on the left over there, when I first tried this game, the reason that it was such a problem for me was that the 2 on the left are 2 different colors. And being a colorblind individual 3-4 years ago when I got this game and not having these glasses, I thought those were the same color. I'm telling you right now, I take off these glasses and that's a white and a white. I mean, I barely see any difference of shade even with the glasses on. This is a color game. All of this game is solely based on color. So if you can't see color, this is not the game for you. If you don't see the 2 different shades in those blobs over there, then what you're going to do is you're going to go back and forth on the screen continuously and not understand that the hair color is changing colors. So the idea in the game is that A will change you into a ball and you're going to go across the screen quickly. And your hair changes color. As that changes color, you need to use that coinciding color to get into the door, to collect the jewels that are in that room. If you're able to look at the top, when I accidentally push left or right, it'll say, ouch. No, don't. Ouch. What that is saying is that I am tickling it. I mean, that's what it says in the manual. It straight says that you're tickling the troll. I mean, some of this stuff I really wish I could make up. I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. And you'll go across the screen, and as soon as you hit that color, if you don't get in the door, you'll hit another color. So you're constantly watching just to see the color differences in the hair to be able to get into the correct door, which I missed it again. Only with up and down, and I don't know why I'm having the hardest time getting in that room now. And if it for 1 second doesn't read you going into that door, it'll kick you out and back out of that room like I am now. And you've got to collect all the jewels, even the ones hidden magically behind a block, in the set of timer of 200 seconds. It sounds like it wouldn't be that difficult. But if you're somebody like me who didn't even realize that the color was what got you into the room, then you go around aimlessly trying to get into the room in the first place. You don't even realize you were supposed to get those jewels on the top that are hidden. And once you get them all, this door appears, and you're to go down and get into the door. Now, at that time, it doesn't matter what color your hair is. You just go into the door. Once you're in the door, you've beat that level. The story that goes behind with the game, and I hope that you're able to hear the sound of the game right now, because I'm pretty sure I had it muted at one point. And if it's too quiet, let me know. I know the sound of this game is loud, so I can hear it in my headphones. But I didn't want it blaring out everybody, because it can be pretty loud. The story and background on this game states that the 2 twin trolls named Samantha and Norbert were out windsurfing one day. Their grandfather, troll, had told them about a secret island full of wondrous treasures. While they're out windsurfing one day, they find this island. and they start searching the island all over. They are to find certain gems to get through the caverns that they find. So it tells me that I passed the gift wrap stage on the first try, and I had 84 seconds left. So as you're competing in the game with maybe other people or other friends, you want to be the person that has the most time left in the game. This particular game, which is an unlicensed Nintendo game, by the way. Unlicensed, literally just meaning they went around all of the licensures that Nintendo required to use their gray carts, and instead went with a black cart, which it's in the system right now, so I can't show you what it looks like, but once the stream ends, I'll grab another one that I have off of the side here. I'm pretty sure I have one that's a black cart. Most people are familiar with the black carts in the Nintendo games, but not everyone's familiar with the gray carts that are like an off blue. I always called them gray because I thought they were gray. It turns out they're like an off blue. One of those games is called Bible Buffet. Bible Buffet is another game that's an unlicensed Nintendo game that I don't know how they still went around being able to sell them, but you'll find outside of North America, they're a lot more popular. Now, you would think that I started all over because it went to a title screen. This is one of those few games where if you sit around too long, it just goes back to the title screen. It doesn't start you all over. It's just, it goes back to a title screen. It's really weird because, as you can see, the heart is there now instead of the X. So it didn't start me over. It just went back to a title screen. It said, I'm not waiting on you any longer. So the company that made this game is called American Video Entertainment. Not only did they make the game, develop it, but they're also the publishers of it as well. So they use no one else. They simply made these games all on their own. And they've got like 19 other games that we'll go through here in a second. So what I want to point out in this level is there's 2 arrows at the bottom pointing to the left, 2 arrows pointing to the right. As soon as you start your troll, the timer starts on you. So what you got to do is you got to go to one of the corresponding colors to what is on the board up in front of you. So if you were to go to the right, you need to go to the white blob, get on the right arrows, go up to it, hit that gem, come back down, and then get the yellow one or green one. That's where I'm not going to argue with anyone if they tell me that it's yellow or green or not. I'm not the person to ask, because even with the colorblind glasses, some of these colors, as far as pixels go, I can't tell. Like, I would love to say that I can tell, but I can't. So this one, you're trying to get that, then get all the green. You can't get to the red yet. So you got to go down, get the white, go back up. Whoops, sorry, I did the wrong color. You needed the green all the way over here. And just don't accidentally get that, which I did. I'm pretty sure that's not the color up here. Yeah, so you got to get the color that's on the inside of this, go all the way out and around. And it's so fast. Like, I don't know anyone that's going to be using the A button to spin the character around. But I think that this company would later on go to make mobile games. Because this seems like a Candy Crush lover's dream right here. Like, you would just love this game. It looks like I needed the color over here, and I needed to go back up and get the one in the middle. I missed that part, and I can obviously get that. And you got to push the up or down, whatever direction that you're trying to get, as soon as you're in there. I mean, because you miss it and it doesn't collect it. Like, barely finally there. So go back down here, get this guy, go back up there. Ugh. And because I push down, that's the next direction that it's going to go. We're going to at least try to get through a couple of these levels. This was not meant for me to play through this and show you that I'm some king of this game, because I am not. Like, this is the second time I've ever played it, and I'm already not much of a fan of it. It's kind of addicting, but then on the other hand, it's kind of annoying. Like, because it's so fast. Like, the little guy is so fast that it's so easy to mess up. And now I can go down to my door. And we finally beat level 2. Level 2, already seemingly very difficult, very hard. But at the same time, could I see someone that can see color really enjoying this game? Absolutely, because, I mean, it is addictive. It does make you want to come back and try to beat that score in the past. I told you that American Video Entertainment was who developed and published this game. American Video Entertainment also made 19 other unlicensed games that are out there, and only one of them have I found it never actually was released out for any system at all. They primarily released just for the NES. One of those games would be Blackjack. Blackjack is obviously what it sounds like. It's just a card game. I don't know how much else is on it. I do own that game, so maybe we'll pop it in at some point, see how many card games are actually stacked on that game pack. One of the games that was developed, put out for release, but never actually made it to release day was Q-Stick. Obviously, I'm guessing that was a billiard game. Some other games that American Video Entertainment did was Double Strike, Dudes with Attitudes, F-15 City War. I just realized that F-15 City War is a shoot 'em up airplane style game. So looking forward to trying that out here soon. Rad Racket, a tennis game. Tiles of Fate. Ultimate Soccer League. Wally Bear and the No Gang. I don't own that particular game. I am going to look for it. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it on any of my list ever. So I'm interested in finding out what Wally and the No Gang is. I did a short little research on it, and it turns out that it's kind of like a Smokey the Bear, but this particular Wally Bear and the No Gang is saying no to drugs and to alcohol. So I'm sure that game is just a blast. Impossible Mission 2, Crazy Creatures, Maxivision 15 and 1. So what they did is they took 15 of these games in this list and put it on one cart. Why they called it Maxivision, I have no clue. Finding information on American Video Entertainment is difficult enough as it is. Another game that they made was Puzzle, Mermaids of Atlantis, Pyramid, Solitaire, Trolls, Lost in Treasure Island, Venice Beach Volleyball. And out of all of those, I think I don't own Deathbox and Tiles of Fate, I believe, is another one that I don't own. We're going to trek into the third level here. Toast Your Toes. If I remember correctly, I did watch somebody play this for a little while. This was the one that had me so confused because it looks like you're supposed to be on the music notes, but in reality, you're getting the color off the top. We'll just try to start it. And you can't change your direction, by the way. So when you see me go all the way across the screen like that, you can't. Because, as I said before, when I push left and right, it says that I'm tickling it. No more. So, At this point, this is where I would have got super lost in the game and not understood what I was supposed to be doing. Because, like, now what? Like, where's the color that I'm supposed to get? Where's it at? Like, is there another color that I'm not seeing? Because it's not changing any hair color when I go to it. It's staying that same color. So is there like another pot that I'm missing on the screen that I'm supposed to collect my hair color from? I mean, it doesn't really say. So I'm going to assume that it's something on here that I'm just missing. I mean, you got me. There's the super spin fast to get through it. But it doesn't tell you. Like, it doesn't say anything about where else to go. What else to do to get this? Like, I don't know. Like, I would love for anyone to tell me what I'm missing off of this part, because I haven't seen anybody actually play this game to know past this level, but I at least know that I'm not getting past this level for some reason. Like, time's gonna be out. It's just gonna stop me on the screen, and then it'll tell me that I'm trying it again. So somewhere along the lines, I'm missing something. Like, I know to come up here and get this. That's about it. Like, not sure if I'm supposed to go and, like, I really don't know. Like, I don't. Because, for all I understand, I've collected the colors that I can. There's no other color pot on the screen or anything that I'm missing. I think one of the most interesting parts about this particular game is that you have the option to make your own levels. So say you were really enjoying this game, and for all of you retro fans out there, you know of at least one game out there where you can make your own levels, and that would be Excitebike. So this game implemented the ability to be able to make your own levels and do your own thing with this particular game. Why someone would want to make their own levels in this game? I mean, you would have to be playing this game with some friends or something, because I can't imagine spending even more time in this game trying to make levels. Knock says, I got you in the background, but I'm about ready for bed. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, Knock. We're just playing a little bit of this Trolls game. I'm not getting very far in this particular level because I don't understand what I'm missing in trying to get past this level. I mean, I've got to change my hair color to the corresponding color of the gems to get past it, yet it's just not obvious on what I'm supposed to do. And I played this like 5 minutes before I started, and I swore I got past it, but this is different than whenever I played it before the stream. So I don't know if it really does change some in the game. Like, it just changes the level, or if I'm just truly missing what I did last time, because I'm not seeing how I can change the color. I can't go left or right. Maybe if I hit it, I don't know. It's hard to say, because it's not like there's anything to explain what I'm doing wrong. And I would just like to see the thing change its hair color, like, just once. Just go ahead and change its hair color. And it's not explaining anything else in the game. It's not like it's saying, hey, you need to do this or something. And if I try to do anything left or right, it says no more. please stop tickling me. Like I'm trying to tickle it on purpose. I've went all the way right, and it stops you there. I went all the way right there, and it stops you there. I'm not seeing any other little red pot for me to, like, run into. I don't know if I go by it. Like, I've ran out of time, like, 3 times in a row now here, so I'm failing terribly, and I'm just not understanding. Oh, so if you push select, it stops you and starts the game over. I don't know, because it says game 7 now. I feel like I've went too far in the game because I have not played 7 rounds of anything in this, so we're literally into the 3rd game. Why it says game 7? Maybe I skipped over something on accident. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, I don't know how I got past this earlier. Whenever it only has the one color there for me to change. I'm lost. Running around the perimeter. Huh. I mean, I've tried the whole just run into everything else. I really don't know. I feel bad that I'm kind of stuck at a point here that I can't get past it. I don't know what I'm missing. And it's probably something so obvious, like... No clue. But I think it would be at least interesting to get into, like, changing the levels around, making your own if you had a group of friends that you were playing this game with. It just kind of makes me wonder where you found this game, being that it's unlicensed. I don't know where individuals would have found this game. Man, I'm gonna try it one more time again here. And this might just be one of the shortest games that I've ever played of all time, because I can't just keep replaying the same exact level over and over again. Okay, so I at least understand this now. It's keeping a record of the games that I've played, no matter what level it is or round it is. It's saying game 8 because this is the 8th game that I've played. But this is level 3, round 6, meaning I obviously got through round 1, I got through round 2, no problem. I'm sitting in round 3 for 6 rounds and can't get past it. So, how else would I change the color if... I mean, that's the only hair color that it's letting me change to. Wait. I don't... Maybe I'm... I could be wrong, but I swear... I swear that changed colors for a second there. But it's just not staying the color. Dude, we all over the course now. Like, we bound to figure it out some way, right? Like... And you would think that maybe, like, I can go to the right since there's 2 openings. But it's not allowing it. And I don't even see that particular color on this screen. So I don't know what I'm missing. This is just an utter complete failure at level 3. Huh. Well, I guess I can at least let you know a little bit more about the particular game for information that I found out about it. On Price Chart, this is pricing it out for roughly $25 loose. If you were to have it complete in the box, it's saying $70. So not a huge value in the game as far as what it would have sold for compared to now for... Oh, look at that. I've got to initially get the hearts. Say what? I'm dead. It says I'm dead. I'm dead. All right. Well, guess we're starting over. So I'm not able to go into what looks to be the bubblegum. I mean, I don't know what else that would be. But I start out with the correct color of hair. My color blindness, man, getting the best of me. And then I can get the last items. Man, we figured it out. I mean, pretty much at the moment that I was ready to give up on it. That's interesting. Alright, so there. We're done with that. We just got to find the door. I mean, had I seen that the color of the hair started out correct, I guess that's why I got past it so quickly before streaming. But did not recognize that. It says it took me 8 tries, so I'm pathetic. And this was the part that I was really confused on. So, once you beat that level and the other two, there's no other X's on the screen. Like, there's nothing. There's this castle. So, you go to the castle, and it says level 4, round 1, parlor game. That American Video Entertainment that made this particular game, they were based out of San Jose, California, and that is all that they did with making these games. Something that I thought was notable in the game manual is that this is one of the only games that I've ever seen this say this, and I had to look up the manual. I don't own the manual. It said, may flash 9 times before starting. That's the only game I've ever read that it says it in the manual. May flash 9 times before it even starts. So, just sit there and stare away from the screen if you have epilepsy or anything like that, because it may flash at you 9 times before it actually starts. Like, a game that already telling you it's all trippy as can be, goes to its own title screen whenever you sitting around for too long, changing hair colors and collecting gems. So, I didn't get past this level when I played it earlier, and that was because the game can be tricky for the manner of you got to collect the right pot to change your hair color. Then you got to go and clear all of the parts of the screen that aren't Mario style looking blocks. So, everything that looks like sand, I guess you uncover. I mean, how you would know that right off the bat, I don't know. And at the same time, that was the Nintendo way of games. Like, you didn't just figure it out typically the first go around. You had to play it a couple of times and fail and look dumb. And then you would realize, oh, that's how I get rid of that. Like, that's how I get through the rest of this game, because how else would I know? Like, and the only way to get that one is to go down and collect it up before changing your hair color. Because, of course, as soon as you go the different direction, if you didn't hit it fast enough and at the right time, you go into the wrong pot and change your hair color again. So right now we're looking for red. And I accidentally changed my hair color. So I'm going to go ahead and use that to my advantage. Go back here. I got 50. I got to go down. I try to go left and right all the time in this game. And it's like, stop tickling me. Man, I ain't trying to tickle you. Don't play. And now we're through level 4. I mean, this definitely feels like a game that you would play on your mobile phone. Like, that's really all I can say about that. Because I can't imagine spending a great amount of time playing this game just because of the simple fact that you get timed out so fast, and that thing is moving. That troll is moving across the screen so fast. We're going to stop it for Rhett and just leave it at that. So I passed the parlor game on my first try with 39 seconds left, and there's my password finally. So you got to get through the first 4 levels before it'll even give you a password. Now, if you were to count the rest of the blocks on the screen that are going around, from what I read, it's 32 levels. I didn't count those blocks myself, but it says that it's 32 levels in this game before you defeat it. I would be interested in seeing... I'm qualified. I'd be interested in seeing the end of the game, but at the same time, given that the game had no intro to it, there's no explanation that this is Samantha and Norbert, who are twin trolls that have been sent by their grandfather windsurfing. You don't really have any idea what's going on, and look, like, you go into the next screen and you got X's. So a normal person would think, go to the X closest to the last level. I mean, that's got to be level 5, right? I mean, and it is. I went down to the lower one last time, and it's like level 7 or something, and it feels like you are incrementing through these levels, and you have to have went through another level and beat it to understand the next level, because you get lost in it, like safety doors. So, in this one, the 2 enemies on the outside, which now we finally have some enemies involved in the game, are supposedly tornadoes that are going to suck you up if you get hit by them as you're going by. You have to go to the top, collect the correct corresponding color, go to the bottom, collect that gem with your hair color. If you accidentally go through one of the doors and you're that hair color, you'll be on the other side where the tornado is. Or maybe it is a snake. You know, now that Guy with 2 names says snakes, it might be a snake. I took it as a tornado because when you go into it, it kind of wraps around you. So the snake would make a little bit more sense. We'll go with snakes. Thank you, Guy with 2 names. I appreciate it. So we're going to go up here and try to bounce off the doors and get the correct color, which is that one. Collect those 2. Go back up. Not the right color. That's the right color. And as you saw, I went through that door. Yeah, it's definitely a snake. He's so right. Like, now that you can see the tail moving from behind it, I thought it was a tornado whenever I first played it. I'm obviously wrong. Ugh. He's so fast. I assume I'm playing with Norbert, not Samantha. I don't know why I assume that. I don't know how you can tell which troll it is. Now, I don't know if I hit it there because it kind of makes a sound like I did. But coming from the perspective of a colorblind person, even with the colorblind glasses, I have to convince myself that that's what color it is, because some of these colors are so close that I have to go off of the color of the hair of the troll by the time it's down. Like, that's the only way I can really tell. Oh my goodness, golly. So yeah, I think I do get hit by it, but at the same time, it doesn't seem to... I don't seem to have any kind of like power indicator or anything. And that time I should have hit it and I didn't. Game's being forgiving to me. Oof. Oh, get up out of there, man. I mean, I start out by saying that I think the game isn't that great. And honestly, as you play it a little bit, like I said before, I can see where it would be addictive, though. Like, just trying to beat each level in its own is so difficult. Like, this is not an easy game. This is not what I would consider an easy game. But I have rightful reasons to believe that, given the fact that I'm blind in the colored version. And these glasses, like I said, they only do so much for me. Like, I can see them, but my eyes aren't adjusted enough to, like, understand each color right away. Like, I mean, I'm a full-blown colorblind. I'm not kind of colorblind. Like, I see some shades, but that's also because as a kid, you're taught certain things. Like, the sky is blue. Like, you just know that. That's not a that's not a you had to teach me type of moment thing. Like, I learned that in school, and then I look at things and go, okay, well then that's blue because the sky is blue. So I'm matching shades. I'm not really seeing the color. Explaining that to someone too is kind of difficult because they'll be like, well, you can't be that colorblind. Like, I'm telling you, I'm that colorblind. Like, I obviously can be that colorblind as I'll be like, last second, no, that's the wrong color. Go back. It's too late. You can't go back. I have not got through this level. This is the absolute furthest level that I've seen in this game. So we get through this and I'll be pretty happy. But at this rate, I just keep going in to see those snakes. Oh, stay away. If you've played this game before, or at least think that you've played a version of this game before, don't be afraid to comment down below and let me know. Because I would love to hear what your input is on this game and what you think of this game so far. Obviously, my gameplay of it is not very good. As I just keep going into the snake's mouth. Like, come on, man. I had no idea that snakes were so hungry for trolls today. So we're going to have to make sure that us trolls out there stay away from the snakes because they are after us. I'm looking for green now. Oh, get out of there. That's the hardest part, is trying to not get past those doors on accident. Because if you're that color, you're going through that door. And once you're on the other side, the snakes are pretty fast. It makes so much more sense that they're snakes now. I'm so glad that you said that, guy with two names. And in reality, it's push the down and up button only so many times. But how many games do you know that you don't use left and right? Like, that's just not an option. Like, ooh. And now we need, what is that? Purple? This is the one that I messed up last time. Yeah. Ooh. And this one gets the best of me because that... Wait, why did I... Oh, yeah, I was still yellow-haired. Doofus. Oh, sorry. So, yeah. I was explaining this earlier. The game is set up on up and down only. So, you use the up and down directional pads to move. You can't go left or right, and you can't stop the direction left or right. I'll show you whenever I start this one over again. If I was to push left or right, look, it says no, haha. And what the manual says is that you're tickling the troll. I can't make this stuff up. Like, so I can only push up and down, and I've obviously got that A button that I can push that makes it roll a little faster. Now, there's probably times in this game where I could have got away from the snakes if I would have used that control instead of allowing it to eat me there, but I'm just not quick enough. That's all there is to it. Like, I'm just not fast enough. I haven't spent enough time in this game to understand stop pushing. Wait, which one do I need again? That one. Stop pushing left or right, because that's what my biggest mistake is here. Like, I'll want to go back all of a sudden, and I'll push left or right where I needed to push up or down. Like, go back to the green. Ooh, so quick. Go back up to the purple. Nope. We got to get those white diamonds. I tried to mess it up. Nope, that's not the right color. So, patience, but you're on a timer, and I've got 17 seconds left to beat this, and it doesn't matter that I haven't died. I'm going to get timed out. I had 8 seconds left, and I had to get the white and the red. So, it's literally all color-based. I mean, the entire game is all color, and you got to be quick and stay away from the snakes. I don't know what happened there. Is that the right? No, that's not the right color. Wrong one. Ooh, we might finally get it. I'm not trying to jinx myself, but... What color do I need? Red? Let the door be at the bottom, please. Thankfully, we got through it. It took long enough, and only 9 seconds to spare, but I think that's only level 5 right now. You pass safety doors after 12 tries with 9 seconds left. I don't like that part of the game. Like, I don't like that it tells me how many times it took me to get past it, because I could definitely see as a kid, if I was playing this with one of my brothers, them being like, what are you, blind? It took you 12 times? I got through that in 3. And then it turning into a fist match shortly after. Game is too judgmental. It is. It's putting me down, bullying me. I might have to tell Susan about it. Dang game. I've never got past that, so this is all brand new. We'll see. Interesting. So I went to go push A. I And now it's going to a completely different one. So when I try to push A, it just skips over to a different one every time. Level 7. Okay, so maybe got some catacombs. And I don't know who these people are that it says that it was made by, like Doodad. I don't know who that is. Like, ain't like it says it anywhere else, like, who these people are that made it. Alright, so you're gonna have to bear with me for a second. I'm gonna have to look at this for just a second, because I have no idea what's going on here. And I've got 120 seconds to collect all of these jewels of all these colors. I mean, I don't know what the gray ones do in the middle there at all. So it just changes a color. I'm not too sure about that. And I'm pretty much going in a loop right now. It's got like a pinball effect to it right now. I would like to know how to get to the middle. Like, go up, go down, do something else besides that. Because as soon as I try to push left or right, it says no. No. So if you just simply watch the top left part, you'll see how many times I screw up by pushing left or right. Because that isn't an option. Oh wait, so if I push B, it does it also. Like, I'm pushing B here, and it's doing it also. Like, I don't know why. So only A is another option for... But I don't understand... I'm lost. I'm dumbfounded because I don't understand how I'm supposed to collect the next color if it just keeps looping me around there and I can't push left or right. Okay, so now I did. Oh. Okay, so as I go through it, it changes that color, but then 1 second left, of course. Seems odd. Where's level 6? Okay, good. I'm glad, because I thought that was level 5, and it just went to level 7. So it could have simply been the fact that I picked the wrong one. Like, because it allows you to pick any one of those X's that's on the map. So I could have biffed it, and I went the wrong direction. You can't push left or right, so I don't understand how you're supposed to get through. I don't even know how I got over there. Like, sure. This game has me so confused. So up makes me turn to the right. Down makes me turn to the left right now. Why can't I get in there? Like, why is he stopping? I'm not doing it. And I'm telling you, I keep accidentally pushing. I'm not even kidding. It makes me feel like this was meant to be done on a joystick. I mean, it does say up and down only. I don't even know how I got through there. Like, this is one of those games where I'm like, nah, I feel like I need a joystick. Like, maybe then I would be able to move it better. Because, like, you know, you move the joystick down and it's a little bit more responsive than you pushing the D-pad right at the time that you're supposed to go down. And I'm trying to push up there and it's not letting me go through it. But if I push down, it'll pick it up there. But then the area gets too tight and it won't let me go through. I have no idea. I mean, do you have to time the gap right to go down and up? I can definitely try that because honestly, I'm appreciating any try, any information on what to try. Because see, there's a gap there and it's letting me go through. I'm doing nothing. Like, dude's just going wild. I ain't pushing a button. But as soon as I push up, he'll go up further. But then he's back there again. This is one of those levels where I'm just like, just get through it, man. Like, by some sheer luck, just get through it. Like, no, it's just not letting me go through. Like, I'm pushing up, I'm pushing down. Ooh, but I did get that one, so keep going up. There you go. I don't even know how I got over there. Dude, how did I get up there? What is going on? Like, this is literally what I was talking about. Just some kind of sheer luck. Just let me get through it. Like, just be done. Nope. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go back. No. Go back. There you go. I feel like I'm a cat. Like, I'm just like back and forth watching this as fast as I can. Get it. What else do I have left? Nope. Not the red cut. Oh, wait. Come on, man. It won't go through there. It's the wrong color anyways, ain't that? That's white. Look, this got a little butt cheek there. Isn't that a little butt cheek? Yeah, I didn't know that the top was accessible either until it just magically went up there. Like, I don't even know how I got as far as I did in that, so I'm so screwed. Like, I don't even understand because I'm like just pushing up and down as fast as I can, hoping for the best. Like, and I still don't understand how I get through that part. Like, go up, go up, go up. Dude, so fast. Dude. Get the thing. Like, how do I get it to go? I wish I had a clue on how I got half of those that last round. Like, it was all just luck. Go up. Stop screwing around. I mean, the game is fun. It's annoying the crap out of me right now, but it is fun. Like, I don't understand why certain things seem to be so accessible. Change your hair color. You're killing me. No. No. Wait. What? I don't even know how that's possible that I got that one. Now, come on, hurry up. Get up on out of there. Stop pushing. Stop pushing left or right for retro. No, the time is gonna go. This is like the worst, like, pinball Pac-Man from Hades. Like, good lord. I'm gonna try this one more time. Hopefully I get lucky. I don't know if luck has anything to do with playing this game. I feel like I'm unlucky just for putting it in. I thought it would be a great game for the trolls, and instead, it's just like my nightmare. Like, I'm gonna be seeing this in the morning and in my sleep. I'm gonna be seeing this little troll thing scaring the devil out of me. Dude, just go up, go up, go up, go up, go up. Not that time. There. It's so sensitive, too. It's like if you don't hit it right when you were supposed to, he just goes right past it. Like, why is that not the right color? Keep going. All right. Yep. Now we got that color. Nope. Go up. Go up. Go up. And go over there. Yeah. Wait, no. How far can I go across? But I can only enter back there again. Like, dude, stop going up there now. Like, oh, okay. So wait, that time I pushed right and it let me go right. Stop going that far. Now, how do I get out? Get out, you troll. Dude, you are not going to kill me this way, are you? Like, I can't get out. I got it and I can't get out. That is insane. Like, why would anybody play this? Why would anybody put themselves through this? Catacombs, no doubt. Like, I think I got one more in me of this, but my goodness, like, what in the world is going on? Like, I barely understand how I'm even collecting them in the first place. Like, yes, go down there. Right. He's just so quick. Like, no. There you go. Go up. Oh my goodness. Why can't I collect that last white diamond there? Like, come on. There you go. Attaboy. Way to go, Norbert. You're making my day. I want you to go up there. Wow. This is insufferable. Come on. Okay, so how did I get there? Because I want to remember that. From there. I don't even know how you would get back there, though. Dude, stop pushing left or right. Like, come on. And it won't go down. Like, right there, it won't go down. I'm trying. And it just keeps going back and forth. Well, I found my way in there 15 times, even though I couldn't before. My goodness. Like, this is almost giving me a headache playing this. Like, I don't know how much more anybody wants to watch any of this to see I mean, I have a real hard time just giving up on something, but I don't know. This might be the one where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing with my life if I'm trying to beat this insufferable Trolls game. Keep going up. There you go. Why won't he just keep going to the right? Like, keep going to the right. That was so difficult? Was that so difficult, little troll man? Oh my gosh. How's that not the right color? I'm just not seeing it. Like, of course my hair isn't the right color now. Get out of Dodge. Dude, not again. Not like this. Come on, you little hairy jerk. This is the face of defeat. Like, I don't understand. I finally collected it. Now I gotta find my way back to that same exact spot. This level sucks. Like, this level sucks. I am not a fan of this level. Boo this level. Why would you play with toxic trolls, dude? I don't know. What is my problem? I'm toxic. Why am I toxic? Why am I toxic? Unbelievable. Nah, there you go. Okay, go back up. You're so fast. I mean, you're so fast. I don't remember one time in the Trolls movie these guys being this fast. Do you? You see that Trolls movie? Like, I don't think they were that fast. Thanks for stopping by, Parma, and watching me be toxic with these trolls. It's insufferable. Like, I don't know why anybody would play with this thing. Like, it's terrible. I've played worse. I mean, I have. But this, like, this is giving me a headache. Like, just trying to get through. As soon as he hits the wall, he bounces back. Like, look, I ain't touching nothing. I ain't doing anything. He's just bounce, 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 bounce. He's like Pac-Man on crack. Like, ridiculous. He found the stash that Pac-Man had hid, and he decided to make his own game. Like, he's like, you know what? American Video Entertainment will make me a sweet game where I just get to do crack all day. Why not? Like, I can be a toxic troll and no one's going to have anything to say about it. The game just throws away some of the up and down inputs for, yeah, it does, for laugh out louds. Like, it's like, haha, what are you going to do? You going to push left and right? Nope, you can't, because it says no. Stop tickling me. I don't know. I got one more in me. I mean, come on. Like, we have been so close to beating this 2 times now. Not like a bunch of times, but 2 times now. We've been so close to beating this and just not. Like, go up, go down. Go get some white jewels. Go up. Go up. Go up. Go down. No, don't go right back there. We were already there. Yeah, I mean, like, come on. Go down. There. Down. All right. Yeah, don't try to tickle me. Stop. I know, I keep pushing left and right. And you're a jerk. You don't want to go left or right. I love how I found this stupid catacomb, and I can't find that catacomb whenever the end of the staircase comes up. Ain't that right, guy with two names? Can't find that staircase when it's the end of the game, but I can seemingly find it anytime else that I want. Alright, so I'm gonna need you to pick a different direction for a second, little man. Yep, there. There. That's the... Go up. Look. Dude, go up. Stop screwing with me. Go all the way across. Yeah. There you go. Nope, go up. Go up. That one is like, so, yes. There you go. We ain't got enough time for this crap, troll. I ain't got time for your trollness. Wow. This game is trolling me. It is ridiculous. I wonder if there's a way out. Okay. So if you push select a couple of times, you can leave that level. I'm pretty happy with that. Right about now. Level 8? Nah, get out of here. Like, is this level 6 over here? There's level 6. Gotta pay the troll toll, Parma says. Alright, so... Gumballs. I don't even know what to say. Like, I see a little jewel down here. Whatever. What? Okay. I got nothing. I don't even understand. Is my hair that color? The orange? Like, what is it? Like, am I missing? Oh. See, this game is trolling me hardcore. Because why would I be able to go touch it at 1 second and then... Dude, this does remind you of Action 52. You know why? Because all the games play like this. They're all terrible. They're all just horrific, half-thrown together games. And this being an unlicensed Nintendo game, you know what? They probably tried to pass this off to Nintendo. They probably did. They were probably like, hey, we got this really cool game, Trolls. The Trolls are a big hit right now. It's 1992. Trolls. Every kid wants little trolls on their school desk, and they're getting them stolen by their teachers for playing with the trolls when they're supposed to be doing their history lesson. Why don't we make this game? And we know that the kids are going to buy it because it says Trolls. And then Nintendo tried it out, and they were like, hell no. No. Like, no. You know what you made? Like, nah. Like, that game is terrible. Ugh! Alright. So, we gonna try. Like, no. Now I can't touch that one. But I can this. Like, whatever. I wonder if I have to get all the gum. Or do I just have to get the jewel? You think I just have to get that one jewel? Like... Retro rants, for sure. Like, you stay here long enough, and I'm gonna start ranting about this game, hating on me. Nintendo lost their way, but this time we can't blame Nintendo for losing their way. They said no to this right off the bat. They were like, nah. Nah, American Video Entertainment, my behind. Like, you can take that and go sell it to somebody else because we ain't doing it. And they were like, forget you. We'll just buy our own cases and everything. We'll just make the game anyways. I'm just going to try to get this jewel and be done. Wait, what? Oh, wrong color. Oh, okay. So now, okay, so I get it. I got to get to that color, whatever that is. Like, what is that color that's in the top right corner? Someone tell me, because I don't even know what to call that. I've never seen that color before colorblind glasses, so I don't even know what to call that. Like, is that off green? Is that like lime green or something? Like, because it looks like lime green around it, the bubble gums. But what color is that in the block in between it? Baby puke green. Yeah. Yep. It feels like baby puke. This game's reminded me of baby puke. So I'm going to go ahead and clear all of this. So whenever I come in here at the end, I'm not getting all bubble gummed up. Bubble gummed up. Bubble gummed up. What is wrong with me right now? That's nothing. Like, why does he keep bouncing back down? All right, got to do this quick. No! Aqua teal. I'll take aqua teal also. That makes better sense. Like, but baby puke green. I was sold on that too. Yeah, I've never seen teal prior to glasses, so I wouldn't even know what to call that at all. I definitely didn't mean to do that. Because there's no way to change yourself back to that orange color. Like, I'm already screwed. Like, right? I think I'm screwed. I have to get rid of those colors in front of that gem before I can go past it. Bubba gumped up. Yep. That's pretty much what I heard whenever I said it. Bubba gumped. I don't know. Speaking of Bubba Gump, I don't know if you guys have ever been to a restaurant called Bubba Gump's, but in the South, there's a Bubba Gump Shrimp Corporation restaurant. And of course, it's amazing. I mean, if you like shrimp, it's amazing. But their shrimp is amazing. Like, definitely one of my favorite trips that we've ever made in the South was to Bubba Gump Shrimp Corporation. And it's so messed up again, man. Be talking about my shrimping days. Get my brain straight. I've been trolled. I mean, as soon as I change my hair color and go into that, dead. Parma, have you ever ate at the Bubba Gump Shrimp Corporation restaurant? Because, I mean, I would be more than interested in hearing what you got there if you did go there, because they have a lot more than just shrimp. But I've got my own personal opinions about places that do that. Like, okay, so you're in the South and you go to, like, say, Tennessee, and you go to Dollywood. You would assume that whenever you're in Dollywood, that you're going to get nothing but Dolly Parton music, right? Like, that's what you would expect to hear at the park, is Dolly Parton music. Nah, you don't. I'm telling you right now. We've been there recently, and that's not what was playing on the radio or on the PA system and stuff. You know what was playing on the PA system? Lady Gaga and stuff. I got nothing against any of that crap. Like, whatever. That's just not my thing, but I don't care. Like, it's just weird. Like, Dolly Parton got her own amusement park, and she playing music from Lady Gaga and stuff. Like, that don't make no sense. Like, it makes me think that she don't know what's going on. I mean, she's an older lady, so maybe somebody else is in charge of PR and stuff there, so they just put on whatever song they really like. But I'm telling you right now, if I owned an amusement park, a retro amusement park, and you got something like Halo playing there as a game, that's not retro. Like, it just doesn't fit. So it's weird. But to my point, when I was at the Bubba Gump Shrimp Corporation restaurant, they did have like chicken tenders and things like that there, which is fine. Like, but I kind of just expected it to be a shrimp place, you know, like fried shrimp, garlic shrimp, Cajun shrimp. I don't have too many more of those that I can say. I'm out of them. That was one of my favorite parts out of that movie, whenever he rambled off all those shrimp. That's about all the shrimp I know. That's how I should have finished it. That's about all the shrimp I know. But it was a really good restaurant. I will say that. Like, I was glad that we went there. It was my kid's birthday, and she actually asked to go there. And it's kind of funny because, I mean, they've only seen Forrest Gump maybe like once ever. I mean, and even then, oh, come on, you got to do it better than that for retro. I wonder if this would be the time to push A. No, it's never a time to push A. Like, this whole up and down only thing. Oh, come on, get past this. Like, no, get up there. There you go. But I thought it was really funny because she wanted to go there. And out of all the places to want to go, like, you wouldn't expect a younger kid to pick a shrimping place. But it was, like, really good. I mean, and I was glad she chose it. Unfortunately, she did come back home from that trip feeling pretty ill, and I think she blamed the Bubba Gump Shrimp Corporation restaurant on it. But man, I ate a lot of shrimp while we were there. I didn't get sick, so I didn't blame the shrimp place. Parma says, retro, I'm sorry. Halo is over 20 years old now. It's retro. He ain't wrong. I mean, I'm just so old. He's just too old. I feel like my problem with being like the age that I am and the games that I grew up with, man, like when I think about retro, I don't feel like there's a very good definition for it. Like, I get that some people say that retro is something that's over 20 years old. I think that mindset also comes from the fact that a classic car was known as a classic car once it was 20 years old. And I don't know how well that really applies to a video game, because even though the Wii was around 2008, I can't imagine in less than 5 years calling that retro. Like, well, 6 years, I guess. So 6 years calling that a retro game, like, game system. But maybe that's just me, because like I said, I'm just too old, and I'm thinking this is retro as it gets. Like, you could play some Atari, ColecoVision. Like, I could see that being retro, but then what do you call something that's past retro then? Like, is there like a next stage? Like, is there an older, like, than just retro? Because then everything at some point falls into retro at some point. Antique. Yep. That's the word for it. Sad face. Because I'm going to be 40 this year. And what's that make me? Does that make me antique? I'd much rather be the for retro sake instead of for antique sake. That just sounds sad as can be. That down frown face from Parma is like me, hardcore. And I am younger than the guy. I mean, dude, we're talking like 6 months younger than the guy. But when I look in the mirror and then I watch videos from him, I don't feel like I'm only 6 months younger than him. Like, no, stay up on out of there. I feel like I look younger. I shouldn't say I feel. I think I look younger than he does at his age. But then at the same time, I haven't been drinking as much as he has over the course of years. And no matter what anybody tells you, that stuff ages you fast. Like, or maybe not so much as fast, but it ages you differently. It ages you to a manner where all of a sudden you're older. Like, when he talks about his back being all messed up and everything, well, I'll tell you right now, it's from sitting in the chair that long. Earlier today, I asked Discord, do they know any other gamers that are playing on a schedule that he's playing on? A lot of that reasoning was twofold. I wanted to know someone else to look at and see what they're doing and how they're playing and how they play their games, to see, like, are they acting the same way that he is? We all know that they ain't. Like, we all know better than that. Ain't nobody acting like him. He's one of the only ones that are acting that way, and he'll be one of the only ones acting that way until he's gone, and then another person will take his place and start acting that way. But whenever it comes to me wanting to know if there's anybody else on that type of schedule, he talks like his back is killing him, that he's sore, and now he's talking about running and everything. Man, we all know better. He ain't running. Like, nah. That guy said that he was losing his breath, sweating, going to the mailbox. You're not a runner ever at any given time. At the age of 40, when you've been as sedentary as he has been, and try to say that now you're running. Like, no, you ain't running. Like, don't play. You ain't running. The most you're doing is maybe light jogging. And hey, man, big ups to you if you really are. Like, big ups to you if you really are going out there and trying to better yourself. But the way you've been sipping on that gin bottle off to the left-hand side of your computer monitor says differently to everyone else. Like, pretty sure that you're not, because you can't still be drinking like that and say that you're actually actively trying to get in better health. That's not the case. And if you're going to keep eating those frozen foods, thinking that they're better for you, whenever you talk down about ramen noodles the way you do, I'm sorry, like, you think that they don't boost those things up with preservatives and everything to stay frozen, to last longer? Devour. It's just, you got to be a simpleton to be thinking this is so much better for me because I see the chunks of chicken and stuff in the chicken parmesan or something. I mean, come on, man, if it's frozen, it's still got preservatives in it to make it last longer. Like, that's why the shelf life on it is so long. It's not just because you freeze something. You don't take a slab of beef and freeze it for 15 years and it tastes the same. Like, it don't work that way. You got to have some preservatives in that for that to last longer. Parma says, recent longevity study started in 1990 showed that there were pretty much only negative effects to regular alcohol consumption over that time. I have a hard time when it comes to the alcohol talk, man, because I was an alcoholic. Like, I don't see where there's any positive effect in it. I grew up being told that you should have a glass of red wine at least, like if you had like high blood pressure, things like that, that would help you. But then if you knew what goes into the process of making wine, I don't think that you would agree with that. I don't think that you would agree with that at all. Yes, people aren't stomping it with their feet or anything. Like, that's not how the process goes anymore. But at the same time, the way that they are processing it is the problem. The fermentation process alone is a problem, because when they're doing that, it's literally bacteria that is growing in these alcohol drinks. I mean, it's a bacterial growth that gives it its different flavors and everything. Yes, there are natural ingredients that are involved in it, but at the same time, if you think that anything processed is good for you, well, then you're going to believe that certain alcoholic beverages are okay. And I'm not downing you at all if that's what you think. You're allowed to think what you want. You're a grown adult that's allowed to think what you want to think. And I'm no one to judge you, because I've been an alcoholic. My thing was screwdrivers. For some reason, I loved orange juice and vodka. I thought it was the best thing ever. Like, I would just drink it until I was drunk off my brain, passing out, going to bed. And it was a silly time in my life. I had a lot of weird things that kind of happened all at one time. And without going into like some deep lore about For Retro's sake, I met the love of my life and became stupid. Okay? So I met my wife, and whenever I met my wife, I stopped working as hard as I was at work. I just wasn't focusing on my work, and I was the manager there. So when you stop focusing on your work and you management, they notice that. They notice that in the numbers. They start noticing that in your productivity. And I was in sales. So as a manager in sales, when my numbers were going down, I screwed that up. So we're just going to run through it and see if I can try my best here. Whenever your numbers start going down, man, they notice that stuff. So when your numbers go down and you're the person in charge, you're not getting done what you need to get done, they're going to call you out. And they did. They called me out. And I didn't have too much to say either, because at the time, I wanted to be more mad at the person calling me out than I did for doing the wrong that I did. What did I do wrong? Well, in my job, I was going from doctor's office to doctor's office, talking to them about a necessity that we provided that they had to have. I mean, when you're in sales, that's what you do. You tell everybody that you have to have it. So I was in charge of making sure that this product was pushed, and I was doing a really good job at it prior to meeting my wife. And I'm not blaming my wife, man. My wife is awesome. She never once told me don't go to work, miss work for me, or anything like that. I just was stupid. Like, that's all. I was in love and being dumb, not going to work on time. So it caught up with me. And whenever they finally called me out on it because I was not going to work in on time, cutting out of work early, they laid me off. And when they laid me off, they made it sound like they were laying me off. Like, but at the end, man, they fired me. That's what they did. Like, you can say laid off all you want, but in the reality of it, I was fired because I wasn't being productive enough. And when I got fired, I had been saving pretty well, doing pretty good for myself. I was trying to start a family. We were just dating at the time, my wife now and I. We weren't married. So I thought, I'll be saving, putting aside, get ready for this wedding. And when that happened, it was really bad, because it happened the day before my oldest daughter with my wife was born. So I had been running this game of being so in love with my future wife, because, I mean, we got married the very next month, but I was so enamored by her and paying attention to her and not focusing on my work that I let it be noticed. I let it be way noticed instead of trying to work like I should have been to provide for a child coming. I was too concerned with going to the doctor's appointments and being part of every single thing, where I should have been paying attention to the fact that I really needed to be there when our oldest child was born. So did I pay for that? I paid for that dearly, because I loved that job. I loved what I was doing. I was good at it. I never had any complaints about my work ethic until I got dumb and was just blinded by love, like just not paying attention to what was important in the workplace, separating work from home. And it's an important thing to try to do. I mean, somebody like the guy doesn't understand that. He's mixing work and home at the same time, and that's why he can't make a relationship last, because there is no separation. It's in the same place. So the person that's at home is getting ignored because work is home, and home can't ever be a relaxing place because there should be work going on. And with me, when I lost my job, I was at home for about 2 weeks before I found my Parma says, so long story short, it's all your wife's fault. Got it. Yes, it's all my wife's fault. Nah, man, she was the greatest for me. I found another job within like 2 weeks after that, and I was able to do pretty well for myself in the next jobs that I got, and it all worked out. I've told my children that many times, that sometimes in your darkest times, you have to remind yourself that things will work out. It just depends on your mental state of how you're going to perceive the situation, because when one door closes, another is opened. It's just, if you've already closed the blinds and you're not willing to pay attention, ooh, I'm messing this up bad, then you're going to miss the opportunities that are there in front of you. So when I found my next job, I wasn't happy with it at first at all. Like, I thought it was a terrible job and I hated it. And the very next job that I got, I was there for 2 days. It was a very unsafe place. It was a factory. I didn't want to do it. I was a social butterfly, man. I was out there flapping my wings. Just going off of movie quotes. I'm a parakeet. You got to let me fly. So I didn't like the job. So I went and looked for another job. And man, I still ended up in a factory. And that factory treated me really well as far as pay went. Like, I couldn't have got that kind of pay for that style of job just about anywhere. So I stuck it out there for like every bit of 10 years. And I think it was 8, actually, not 10. So I was there for 8 years, and it was a good job, and it helped pay for a lot of bills that we had. But during those 6 years, the year after losing my job, I went into this dark place with drinking, and it became a part of my everyday. Like, it was all that I could see at the end of the day being enjoyable. I forgot how awesome my wife was, that I had beautiful children, that I had a good life, and I was just drinking it away. Phil don't have that, man. Like, Phil don't have any kids to take care of. Oh, killing me, son. He doesn't have anybody to try to implement these wide variety of wisdoms in him, which I don't see that exist, because he's still a grown child. Like, he's never grown up because he's never had to take care of anybody. Do I think someone that has kids is more grown up than someone that doesn't have kids? No. I just believe that they have a level of different responsibility that you just don't understand until you have a kid, because you don't have any choices like people that don't have children have. Like, you don't have the free will to just play the video games all day long and not worry about anything else. You don't have that free will to just drink yourself dry every single night. It's just not an option. It's not the best thing for the family. And during those 6 years where I was drinking, he has a family, dude. He has to look after Jasper. I forgot. There is a cat involved, so feels bad, man, for Jasper. But there was just this time of my life where I was drinking and not paying attention to what was most important. And It took my oldest daughter being so upset at me. It took family pretty much pushing me away, where I think Phil just ran away. He just went across the whole entire other side of the country so he didn't have to listen to his mom and dad telling him that he was killing himself. And it took a lot of people pretty much pointing it in my face that I was destroying myself. And I just decided on July 28th, 3 years ago, it'll be 3 years ago, that I just wasn't drinking again. Like, it wasn't what it was when I first started drinking. Because when I first started drinking, I was kind of mopey and sad about how bad things had been. I also lost a little brother that was 11 years younger than me, that I pretty much, like, he was a part of my life so much that to lose him at that time, it was really easy to drink even heavier. Like, it was easier to feel more. It was easier to feel even worse for myself when I was still alive. Like, it took losing a lot for me to wake up. And I think that's what it's going to take for the guy. Like, he's going to have to lose so much that, I mean, he's almost, not trying to throw any kind of Bible study in here, but he's almost going to have to Job that. Like, he's going to have it so bad that the devil takes his health, his wealth, his family, anything that's close to him and dear to him, his precious computers and gaming systems and everything. He's going to have to lose it all to even remotely understand that he's doing this to himself. Like, he's his own nemesis. And until he wakes up and realizes that he's his own nemesis, he's not going to stop being who he is. I mean, he can't, because in his heart right now, he thinks he's doing everything right. He's doing everything correct. Everyone else is wrong. Everyone else is out to get him. All the trolls hate him and are after him. And in reality, we all know. Oh, I was so close there. Trolling me, man. In reality, the dude doesn't realize that he's his own nemesis, that he's doing this to himself. He doesn't realize how drunk he's getting on these streams. Man, I biffed that one up already. I might as well just stop. Like, gotta start over. And in reality here, like Parma says, the trolls are after me. These are real trolls that are really after me, where I'm kind of going out on a limb here by saying this, because I don't know this to be fact at all. But I think that most of the trolls that watch him don't actually truly hate him. They don't want to see something bad happen to him. They just want him to stop being so much of what he is, which is just a friggin' beggar. Like, stop begging and stealing from people that are lesser than you, that are not as well off as you are. Stop pretending to be so bad financially off that you're taking from people that you very well know are getting Social Security and welfare checks, and they're spending it on you because they just don't realize any better. Like, they don't know any better, and you're okay with taking advantage of them. Like, that's sad. Like, so there's a lot of people out there that are calling themselves self-proclaimed trolls, where in reality, they just want to see him do what's right. They're not really trying to troll him. Now, there's plenty of people that are probably really, truly trolling him, and they get jollies out of seeing him get so upset over things. And I would be a liar if I didn't say that I find it funny whenever he baits into things. Like, he's the dumbest catfish out there. Like, there's fish that are smarter than him. Like, there are fish that understand, nah, that's just a lure, dude. Like, I ain't biting at that. Where him, he's like, you got $1.50 for me? What is that? Is that $1.50? I'm biting that. Like, no. And then they're like, stupid. And, oh, stupid trolls are after me. Nah, man, you after yourself. Like, you're doing that to yourself. You're causing your own demise, your own problems. Like, and I think that he likes it. I think that in his heart, he's okay with any kind of attention, negative or positive. It kind of makes me wonder back to that Wolverine story, since he holds that so near and dear to his heart, that maybe he really was kind of ignored as a kid, and he just wants any kind of attention. And if he's able to dip into your wallet while he's doing it, I mean, because I think we all had a friend like that in school, right? Like the guy that just didn't have $1 for the pop, or just didn't have the quarter for milk. Now I'm really aging myself. Didn't have the money to get the extra milk, didn't have the money to get the extra sandwich, and you'd find a way to help him out, or you knew somebody that would help him out, and they knew very well they weren't getting nothing out of that. Like, he was eating that or drinking that product that he wanted, and he was moving on with life. Like, he wasn't ever going to pay you back, and you knew it, but you still did it because, well, you feel bad. You feel bad for him, and you want him to feel a little better about himself for a second, so you throw him something. Well, this guy is like the cats that are strays outside. It's so ironic for him to play a game whenever that's exactly what I think he is a stray. He's just begging door to door, asking for a little treat, hoping that someone will toss him out some spaghetti and a meatballs, and he's going to slurp it up with the horse down the road, and then beg the next day, and take it back to the house and beg the next day. Guy with two names says, I'd say before 2016, most of the troll were DSP fans, and DSP did something to make them going the other direction. And I believe that. I'm right there with that same mindset, because I don't feel that most of these trolls really despise him. And even maybe today, they may say that they hate him or that they don't like him, but I don't think that's where it really started. Like Guy with Two Names says, I don't think that's the be all. I really don't. Parma says, if he were just a mediocre streamer, that's nothing. It's that he's a mediocre streamer who begs for gambling money. And that's the other part of it that I haven't said. When you're wasting your money on gacha games, what can I say that hasn't been already said? Parma says, stray cats can at least hunt for a mouse or a bird and survive. Ain't that the truth? At least a stray cat has a purpose still for you. You're like, all right, so I'm going to feed that cat here because why not? He's still taking care of the rodents outside. What's Phil taking care as far as rodents outside for these wheelies? Like, what's he really taking care of? Like, that's where I get so lost in watching him, is that to watch him play Doki Doki Panic and have save state and save state and save state. Man, when I was like 13 years old, I watched my cousin beat that game over at his house, and it was mind-blowing to me because I would get to those ice stage levels and die and lose all my lives and wonder, was there anything past this? Like, is there any more past that level? Is that the end of the game? Is that why I keep dying so often? And then to watch him beat the game and go through levels past that, I was like, man, he must really spend a lot of time playing these games. And you know, that's the truth of the matter though, is that he had a younger sister, but he didn't have anybody else to compete with as far as for the controller. In my household, I had 3 younger brothers that I had to compete for the controller with. And if I was lucky enough to get that controller, well, I wasn't giving it up unless my mom or dad told me to. Like, I wasn't just going to hand it over. But then there was times where it's like, you've died so many times. Example, this Trolls game, that you finally just get tired of it. And you're like, screw it. You try. You beat it. I'm done. I'm sick of this game. Like, go ahead. Where he's at home, and I don't think his sister cared for video games at all. So he wasn't competing with anyone. He didn't have anyone else telling him, hey, give me the controller. I want to play. And I don't think Phil ever had that. Like, I don't think Phil ever had any real competition at home to have to deal with. So he's used to getting his way. Like, he's Philly boy. And if he wants his Wolverine toy, he wants it now. And by golly, don't give it to him 2 months late, because by now, everybody else has already had it and shown him how great it is, and it's not great anymore. I'm telling you right now, man, if my parents bought me something that I was wanting as a kid, it would have not mattered to me at any time when I got it, just as long as I got it. Like, that's all that would have mattered. I wouldn't have cared. Oh, wait, I messed that up. How much time do I got? I gotta be quiet. We beat it! It was only 45 minutes long, but we beat that level finally. 5 rants about Phil. Talking deeply about my drinking issues. Game's killing me, man. I'm enjoying that there's a password here, though, so I can at least go back to this game at some time. Why would I? Why would I come back to this? I would have to be a troll myself to want to put myself through more of this game. Because I'm pretty sure that we already played level 7, so we know that level 7 is just going to kill me over and over again. Catacombs, man. Guy with 2 names was here for most of this, and I think I can try it once, and when I can't do it, like, I'm done. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. I feel like a part of my soul has been lost in this game tonight. Oh my goodness. What do you guys think of this game so far? Parma? Geriatrics? What do you guys think of this game so far? For what you've seen? I mean, some of you came in at the wrong time. You just watched me die and rant for a long time, so it's kind of hard to have a real opinion about it. But seeing how the levels are, something that I haven't maybe explained to you all yet is that you can only push up and down. If you push left or right, it says that you're tickling it. And it says, stop tickling me, or no, no. It's really creepy and weird. Go get you some. Go back down, brah. Okay, go back over there. Oh, man, go up. Why's he gotta be so cracked out? Like, what's the point of that? Go up. Go up. Go down. Go down. Go down. Go up. Go up. Go down. There you go. All right. So we did that a lot faster than last time. But getting to this door now. I don't know. I don't know. Like, Got 6 seconds left. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not able to do it. Like, getting down there just doesn't seem to work for me. Guy with 2 names watched me do this earlier twice. I'm gonna go back out of it. I'm gonna check another level. Something that we haven't seen real quick. Hey, Weird Al Yankovic made this game. What? Look at the time. Like, why would there only be like 10 seconds for this level? Like, this is a joystick game, I'm telling you. I think I can beat that level, though. Like, I think I have a chance. That's not a good way to start. Oh my goodness golly. Did I really miss one? Five seconds to spare. Second try. See how some of these are like, that's a lot easier. And that's the level further. Like, makes no sense why that one was so much easier than what the other ones were. I'm gonna try one more level on this. Now I'm gonna have to wrap it up for the night. No Turning Back by Doodad. It literally meant no turning back. So if I'm not clear with everybody, you can't turn left or right in this game. It's only up and down. I swear I still need a joystick for this. Like, up and down. That's it. Go, little buddy, go. That was fast. That was fast. I forgot about the push A and he rolls fast. Go up. Go down. Go up. Go down. Go up. Go down. No, down. Don't mess around now. We're getting there. I gotta try this a couple times. Like, stop. Stop! Look! He'll hit the wall sometimes and just bounce right back right away. Oh my goodness. Come on, little Norbert. Come on, Norbert. Samantha's waiting for us. Come on, Norbert. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good idea. Go right towards the spinny things right away. Dude, killing me, man. Why does it keep doing that? I'm not pushing up. All right. Down. I push down. 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 Up. Down. I mean, it's Pac-Man on crack. That's all this is. It's just Pac-Man on crack. Oh my gosh, I wish I had a joystick. I feel like the joystick would do me so much better in this. Game 73. How many times did I die in level 6? That was level 6, right? That I died a lot in? Alright. That's not, no, that doesn't count. We're not counting that one. Go, little buddy, go. Why does he turn around? Like, I know it's because I pushed down, but a left or right would really, really help out here. Like, it would really help out. What if I push down? No, it still goes up no matter what for some reason. I've never played a puzzle game quite like this. I got 2 more tries in me here. That was one of them. I'm calling it. That was one of them. I do desperately want to get past this. Like, that's it. That's the last one. Well, I really appreciate everyone coming and playing with me here, watching me play this game. I've had a great time. Thanks for being such a great crowd, chatting with me, talking with me here. If I missed any of your messages in there, I apologize. I got my rant and rave about DSP like I usually do. And then I go dumb brain. It doesn't take very long for that to happen here at 4 RetroSake. So thanks for stopping by. Possibly be back tomorrow. We got soccer tomorrow, so highly doubt that I'm going to get enough time to try to stream some, but soccer's always a good time with the kiddos. Thanks for stopping by again. 4 RetroSake here. Have a great day.